Bonjour! Take my phone off, look. This is our last video for lesson 15, and it is all about how to using direct object pronouns in the passé composé. Okay, so to do that, we are going to have to briefly talk about how we form the passé composé, right? So passé composé is a past tense composed of two parts, a helping verb and a past participle. The helping verb is either the conjugated present tense of avoir or être for some verbs. Right now, we're just focused on avoir. Okay, so conjugated version of avoir, and then a past participle, which is either formed from a couple of patterns, right? So er, you drop and become e acute, ir, you drop to become I, and re, you drop to become you, or they're verbs with irregular past participles that you just have to memorize. So, what do you do when you have a direct object pronoun that you need to use in that setup? Let us look. So there's something weird that happens. You know how in the Vandertramps, the past participle agrees in number and gender with the subject? Okay, well with direct object pronouns, the past participle agrees with the direct object if that direct object comes before the verb. Okay, let me show you. So, Marc a vu Nicole et Sylvie. Marc a vu Nicole et Sylvie. Okay, so we've got our normal past tense here. Marc saw Nicole and Sylvie. Okay, a vu, right? Helping verb, past participle. It's been a little bit since we talked a bunch about the passé composé, but we've been doing it this whole time. Marc a vu Nicole et Sylvie. Okay, if we want to say yes, he saw them, right? We know that the direct object pronoun we need is les, because it's plural, them. So oui, il, les, so the direct object pronoun goes before the helping verb. Les a vu. And you can see here, the past participle agrees with the direct object because that direct object is before the verb. So we add an E and an S because Nicole et Sylvie is feminine and plural. Let's look at another, because I understand if this is confusing. Eric n'a pas apporté sa guitare. Eric n'a pas apporté sa guitare. Eric did not bring, okay, so helping verb is avoir, but it's negative, so n'a pas. Apporter, bring, sa guitare, his guitar. Non, il ne l'a pas apporté. Okay, so just like usual, the direct object pronoun has to be immediately before the conjugated verb here. So ne pas, around, le and a. Ne l'a pas apporté. No, he didn't bring it. Okay, oh no. So our direct object is la guitare, right? It is singular and feminine though, so we have to add an E to our direct object. Okay. More examples. J'ai pris le vélo. J'ai pris le vélo. Helping verb, past participle. I took the bike. Okay? But then I took it. Je l'ai pris. Je l'ai pris. I took it. Okay? And then je l'ai mis dans le garage. I put it in the garage. Okay. So now sometimes when we make the past participles agree with a direct object pronoun, it changes the pronunciation. So here, pris, just like normal, nothing changes. However, j'ai pris la guitare. J'ai pris la guitare. I took the guitar. I took it. Je l'ai prise. Je l'ai prise. Okay, so I took the guitar. I took it, but it is singular and feminine. Je l'ai, elle, that's guitare. So we add an E to make it agree. Je l'ai prise. It just changes the pronunciation. Same here. Je l'ai mise dans ma chambre. I put it in my room. Je l'ai mise. I put it in my room. Okay, that's it. That's all there is to learn here. So you may be thinking, okay, Miss Harris, I remember that with the Vandertramps that use être as their helping verb, they already have to agree. So what if there's a direct object pronoun in that sentence as well? Good news. There never will be. The Vandertramp verbs cannot take direct objects, so you won't have to worry about it. But you do have to worry about it with all of the others. Let's look at your practice, because I think this is a kind of complicated, so I want to make sure that you all kind of know what's going on. Okay, respond to the following questions. For each, choose one of the suggested places. Be logical. Okay, so for each of these, someone is asking you where you did something, and you just have to choose one of these places that would make sense to have done that thing. For example, où est-ce que tu as acheté ces t-shirts? Where did you buy these t-shirts? Okay, so you would say, I bought them. So I bought would be j'ai acheté, right? Helping verb is avoir, a. Acheté with an accent aigu is our helping or past participle. And then them we put before. So je les ai achetés. Okay. A mode shop. Mode just means fashion. Mode. La mode means fashion in French. The others are easier than that one. Okay, let's do the next one together. Où est-ce que tu as acheté ce CD? Okay, where did you buy this CD? Good news, it's the same verb as the first one. So we can say je. We know, they're all going to start with je. Ce CD, where did you buy the CD? I want to say I bought it, right? Ce CD is singular and masculine. So le, je le. And then I know it's the same verb, it's bought again, so I can just use a acheté again. A acheté. A acheté. But you can see here, A starts with a vowel, so it should be L apostrophe. Je l'ai acheté, I bought it. And then I just have to decide a place that makes sense to have bought a CD. For me, that's looking like à la boîte à musique, at the music box. You can just tell from the word music that that's probably right, and I would just copy and paste it. Je l'ai acheté à la boîte à musique, I bought it at the music box. That's it. That's what you're doing. Not too terrible. And then similar down here, you're just answering questions from your friend about things you did last weekend. So, did you do the shopping? Yes, I did them, because les courses is plural in French, right? So I did them, not I did it. Remember for all of these though that you need to be making sure that the past participle agrees with your direct object every time. So les courses is feminine and plural, so we've added an es to the past participle fait. Okay, now this is difficult, but I believe in you. There's a key on here so you can check your work, but if you're still having trouble understanding it, let me know. I can get you more practice until you feel comfortable doing this. And that is it. Au revoir.